Hey friends, I wanted to do a quick update and clarification on my last video and comparing the SRAM 1x12 Eagle X01 with my XT it's my Shimano 1x11 here. In the video at the end I was talking about grip shift versus trigger shifting, and I had talked about Shimano being a push-pull, and what's funny is that after riding the Jet 9 with the SRAM X01 push-push derailleur, I got on my RKT9 with the Shimano and I'm riding along and I'm shifting push-push. And then it dawned on me that the XT shifter has the option of shifting to the smaller cogs, either pulling like a trigger or pushing. So when I jumped on this bike, I was just cruising along using it push-push, and then I'm like, wait a minute. And anyway, so I actually knew that I had heard that a while back, and just in the habit of always doing push-pull, I didn't start noticing it until I was on back and forth. So anyway, long story short is that the Shimano is nice. They give you the option to be able to shift, and so going that is shift by push-push or push-pull, and you can jump back and forth between if you've got a bike with the SRAM system and not get yourself too confused. So anyway, but this is my RKT9 1x11. It's my lighter, faster bike, but the gearing I don't have quite as low. It's 11 to 46 cog cassette with I put a 34 up front because I was spinning out when I would race it, and this works pretty well. But anything long and steep is going to be a struggle, but eventually I'll look at upgrading this to an XT 1x12 when that does come out, assuming it will come out now that there's an XTR 1x12. So anyway, stay tuned for that. So hey, one last tip of the day here. I been gearing up to service my own shocks, my own forks, that is, fork and shock. And believe it or not, I'm not terribly aggressive, and I tend to baby this as far as wet, nasty weather and mud. I also watch and keep the stanchions clean and haven't seen any oil leaking. But anyway, I'm going to be rebuilding and putting oil and servicing this here in the near future on this Fox 32 step cast. And then also, this guy is a RockShox Sid, and so I'll be servicing both of these. I also need to fix the lockout on this. It does not lock out anymore, so I'll be servicing that in the Fox rear on both bikes, my full suspension. So, oh, and the other thing about this video was I was doing research, hearing about how you should store your bike periodically upside down so you get the oil to flow down the shock to the seals, keeping the seals damp with oil so they don't dry out. So I have sometimes hung my bikes by the front wheel, but it's pretty rare that I flip them up, so I'm going to start doing that. Of course, these need to be serviced, so I imagine if they were going to dry out, they've already had that problem. So hopefully we won't see any damage once I work on these. Video here with some pictures from my ride today on the bluff. It's a great series of trails that are really close to home, and I guess it's one of my favorites because it's so close, and a lot of people use them for hiking and biking. So enjoy. Catch you next time.